take the poor man's sandblaster here. Wire wheel this, well, probably the entire back seat. I'm gonna leave the front seat because I'm gonna have to cut some things out. I'm gonna wire wheel all this, and then I'm gonna lay down a coat of etching primer. Yeah, is this overkill? Probably. I could probably just kill it, but it's peace of mind for me. So that's what we're gonna do. Clean this thing up and go from there. I'm gonna just show you this little section here and save you the pain from doing the rest of it. So I'm gonna not enjoy this at all. Actually, this sucks. I hate it with a passion, but got a mask because this is gonna be horrendous. And from personal experience, you need Ear Pro. That's the cheapest one I could find here because all the other ones are for shooting and they're nice and very expensive. So we're gonna be using the cheap one from the 80s here, but it'll do the job, hopefully. My ears won't be blown out after it, so. See, you can't see. Let's get that door open and get some of this smoke dust out of here. See, it looks a lot better. Well, kinda, sorta. We're getting there. But you can see the stark difference there. So I'll get it mostly cleaned up, hit it with some rust stop paint. That little pinholes coming through, which is to be expected with it rusting like this. So, but we're making progress. This is just a dirty, messy job, that's for sure. I cleaned up some of this, I don't know if it's factory seam sealer. I'm assuming it's factory, but whoever did this side must have been there Friday because that side looks good, not an excessive amount. This side, he had it dripping and there was lips and chunks, so I kind of, well, you can see what I did. I cleaned it up just a little bit, but it had it all the way down to here. Like, it was pretty gnarly, but it did its job, as you can see, so guess that's all that matters. Alrighty, got this back seat. Oh, you can't really see with the glare. The back seat 4 cleaned up mostly. Got uncovered quite a few rust holes. Got that front seat platform cleaned up too. Nothing of the front seat floorboards from that platform up. I'll do that later. Only gonna bite off so much. Now I'm gonna hit this with all rust fix, let that sit 10-15 minutes, and then come through and hit it with primer. Alright, let's get this rust fix on here. This stuff goes on clear, turns the rust black, in theory, when it's dead. So 15 minutes or so, and then we'll come back through and paint right over this. Oh, blocked all. I'm getting high sitting here. I gotta get out of here. This stuff stinks too. Alright, the rust stop is sealed. I'm gonna have to patch these like little guys, just cut them or plate over, probably just plate over them, seam seal it to keep the rust out. But we'll see. Maybe I'll cut little squares, patch over them, seam seal under it. That's probably what I'll do because I don't want to get moisture up in here. There's a few spots like that. No big deal though. Let's get some paint laid down. case anybody's curious, yes, I am getting very high because this stuff's very bad for you to breathe. It's really toxic. You should absolutely be wearing a mask when you're using etching primer. And I don't have brain cells to spare, but that's all right. No big deal. Just in case anybody's curious, this stuff is hazardous, and I'm aware that it's hazardous, and I know how brutally bad it is for your lungs, but I think I got a lot of airflow coming through here, so it should be okay-ish. Maybe. Alrighty, got it all in there. Obviously there's some holes and such, but that'll be addressed later. Can always grind the primer down. It's might be thin in some spots, but it'll be good enough for now. Still got to do all that up there, but that's no big deal. Well, I just filmed me kicking this out. It's gonna be in vertical. I'll put it in there. This might work really well. I'm gonna try to get this dent out, so I'm gonna film it. I don't know if you can see it, but let me give it a shot. Felt like it moved. Right here, maybe? Sorry, I was magneting my phone to this, but kicked this bad boy out. She looks, well, like she's only been crashed once instead of 14,000 times. Ignore that. That's a little bit more than just kicking it out. I can reach this area right here to try to take a 2x4. I don't have any 2x4s nearby to do that, but I also seem to have kicked some crap out of the quarter panels. That's good. I'm glad. That looks a lot better. I mean, comparison to the undamaged side. There we go. Oh yeah, it's factory. I got a little bit of time before I got to go to a dentist appointment. So we're cutting metal out. As you can see, I've already started. Just trying to get some of this old rotten floorboard out. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but a lot of this needs to come out. Try not to cut the frame rail at all. Just try to get some of this loose stuff out of here. Sure thing. I like that. It already looks better, you know. Airflow. Just need to get to some solid metal. That's the goal. All right. That'll be good for now. Can't get too dirty before my appointment. They won't let me in the place. All right, well, I haven't done anything since I cut the little pieces out there, as you can see. Girlfriend's motorcycle needed some work, so I was working on it for a little bit. This is for a different video, probably maybe next week's video, probably maybe, I don't know. You'll see why this is in here and how it got like this, but I gotta get this out so I can finish the floors. Well, not finish, but at least try to get the driver passenger side, get all the deep rust, like this one back here, hold on, like that patches, so I can see where it's like that everywhere. So then I can sort out where I'm gonna patch, I guess tomorrow, Friday, tomorrow and Friday, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna wire wheel all this up, most of it I can at least, see where it needs to be cut out, and then I can go and take the other wire wheel and cut the, other angle grinder and cut the spots that need to be cut out. It's probably gonna get messy. I'm not gonna make you watch it because you already saw that, so this process here. And then I'm going to touch up some of the scratched paint and stuff from when I was moving the seat in and out. So, well, you'll see that here in a second. I've got some of this cleaned up, as you can see. Pretty well rotted here. Pretty well rotted all along this side. It's starting to even get back into this seat pedestal. So this is somewhat solid, but it's starting to pit. I think we got to it in time. I'm not going to chop too much right now. I want somebody else here to have a second opinion before I just cut everything out and, well, screw myself for later. So I'm going to cut pretty conservatively here, and then probably like right somewhere in here, this line, and then chop here. I'm going to leave all of this for right now, because that's going to be a complicated little endeavor, because that's two body, these are two panels that are rotted out together. Here's the seam. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle that yet, but I'm going to chop here for right now, all the way to here. We'll see, because I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this yet, but we'll see. It's going to involve a lot of seam sealer, I have an idea, or I have a feeling. So we're going to get this out right now. Chop here, try not to get into this frame rail, and then here-ish. So uh-oh, that could be. Oh wait, did I? Oh no, it's just rubber. Nice! That's a win. Good shit right there, boys. I planned that. Okay. Got it. Got that chunk out at least. I don't... There's a lot going on here. Not a huge fan of cutting up cars, but it has to be done to save it. So, I mean, that's decent metal. This is not. So maybe I can, and this is not either. So maybe I can come in like this and we'll see. We'll see. I mean, this isn't decent metal, but maybe if I rust stop it. It's just so thin. I can't even try to like patch these, because I'll just, my guess is we're gonna have to chop it here. At least here. Weld it here. Weld that hole shut. A lot of work to do, but it's looking somewhat better. I'm gonna wire wheel the other side. Let me get a idea of what I need to do over there. Hole in the floor, much bigger now, as you can see. Squared up a little bit. There's gonna have to be more cutting to be done. I just want some other eyes on it. You know, a couple opinions before I just start hacksawing things out and then go too far. These pedestals cleaned up mostly. They're gonna get painted after I wipe them down. That one over there, same thing. This side, can't really see, but that's gonna need some assessment. A lot of this stuff right here is all clean, but that stuff over there is not so much. So we're gonna have to do some cutting over there and some plating over there. We're getting there though. This will all be in the next, well, I don't know if it's the next video or another, it's gonna be in another video. I'll paint this up, you know, and then we'll have from this line backwards all done, except for that over there and a couple spots here and there, but we ignore those. Mostly done. That's good, I guess, kind of. Maybe. It'll do the job. It's gonna get blacked over once I finish with all the metal work and stuff. Yeah, a lot of this is probably gonna get messed up, but keep the rust off it for now. It's the best I can do. It's officially been a week since this car has been up here, and in that time got all that done. I have done some work that you haven't seen yet. That'll be out next week, hopefully, if I get all the stuff right. Done all that, done some pretty major cleanup. Just working on this. But for 1 week's worth of work, I got all the roof stuff crap out of there. Done pretty good, I think. Makes it easier that my commute's now 10 minutes instead of the 3 hours that it was before, so Saguaro Sally should be getting done here pretty quick.